when we rescue a female, we're stopping the cycle for that one individual. Maggie's offspring and her children will not come into existence. I like to think of it as we're not just saving her, we're saving generations of suffering. She's not going to be impregnated and forced to have children and have them taken from her time and time and time and time again. Maggie was born on a smaller dairy farm here in Australia. I got a call from a farmer saying that he had 2 girls that I had to come and take, or he was going to send them to slaughter. It's a real misconception, I think, within the vegan community and the non-vegan community that only males are sent to slaughter within the dairy industry. Farmers have a certain amount of what they call head of cattle. Those cows will come to the end of their so-called milking life, where their milk production will decline. Now, there needs to be another cow ready to take her place. So the farmer is breeding these animals into existence to reboot their milk supply, but also he needs to have a replacement for when that cow, when her milk production declines. He will take a percentage of the calves from calving season. So the percentage that are left over, he has no use for those. So they will be sent to slaughter with the male calves. Every farm is different. It's important to understand that. All farmers work differently, but in this case, he was a small farmer and he just didn't have the time or resources to feed her. So yeah, she would just be sent to slaughter with the boys, unfortunately. She's beautiful. She sort of sits back a little bit. She's very sweet. She's very trusting. You can tell that she's got that mothering side to her, I guess. Giving her a cuddle is always sort of a favourite part of my day. Go and laying with her in the paddock and she sort of just lays on you and you can feel her breathing and her calmness. She's really lovely. I always say if you ever get the opportunity, go and lay with a cow in a paddock. We call it cowfulness. Cowfulness is when you can go and lay with them and just like a big puppy dog, you know, they lay on your lap and they truly are companions and they're great companions. They sense when you're not feeling your best. They'll run to greet you. They'll come up to the fence in the afternoon when you arrive home. When people sort of refer to them as burgers, it just rips at my heart because I know there's so much more than that. And it's really sad that people don't get that opportunity to see that, to see them for what they truly are. They truly are so much more than the labels that we give them. And I hope through their stories and through what we're doing with companion cows that we can really showcase that and make people make the connection through them, through seeing how sort of incredible they can be. No one's ever going to ask anything of her. She can just be herself. She never has to worry about her baby being taken from her. When we visit farm, it's not just the calves we leave behind, but it's all the mothers as well. And it's really heartbreaking for me because I can't do anything about it. And I guess with Maggie, she makes me feel like I've won even just a little tiny bit. It's nice that she never has to go through that. We've changed it for her.